Hello, my name is Francisco Herrera. I'm going to do the AND or and not logic gates. And I'm going to start with the AND logic gate. Yeah, I already have the AND logic gate. But I'm going to do it again so you can see how I did it. So first I'm gonna take the power source, the lamp. So first of all, the materials that we're gonna need for this project is gonna be the breadboard, a LED light, a 1 kilo ohm resistor, two NPN transistors, four jumper cables, the controller board, and the battery source. So first of all, before connecting our power source to the breadboard, we're gonna set everything up. So first of all, I'm going to put the resistor, and then I'm going to place the transistors. This transistor I'm going to place on top of the one notch on top of the resistor, so it's right here on top of the resistor. The second transistor I'm going to place on top of the other transistor, so the emitter connects to the collector of the other transistor. Make sure that when you're placing your transistors, the half shape circle is facing this way. So you have the collector, the base, and the emitter. So now I'm gonna place the LED light. And now I'm going to connect the battery to the controller board. The green light tells us that it's on. And now the blue cable, which is the our 5-volt, we connect it to the positive. And our ground, which is our red one, we connect it to the negative. Our LED light is not on because we have to turn on the switches from the transistors. So for that, we're gonna need two jumper cables. So we connect the collector to the base. And it's still not on because we need the second transistor to be on. And there, we have our LED light on. So let me show you. So here we have our AND logic gate complete. So as you can see, these jumper cables are the switches for the transistors. So if I disconnect one, the LED light turns off. And then I'm gonna put it back in. It also happens if I disconnect the switch from the first transistor. The current cannot flow if either transistor is off. So we have to have both switches on. The switch connects to the collector, from the collector to the base, and here this one connects to the emitter of the first transistor to the base of the second transistor, and that the emitter connects to the LED light. The LED light then connects to the ground, which is the red cable. And we also have our 5 volts connected here to the 1 kilo ohm resistor, and that's how we have our AND logic gate. So here we have our diagram for the AND logic gate. So we have our 5 volt source, our 1 kilo ohm, we have our 2 resistors, and our LED light. So the current flow comes from the power source, and then it comes to the 1 kilo ohm. And here, since the switches are not connected, the LED light is gonna be off. So the current stops right here. But if we connect this one to the base, the current is gonna flow to here, and then it's gonna stop here because our switch is not connected to the second transistor. So in order to have our current flow to the LED light, we have to connect our second switch to the second transistor to the base. Now the current's gonna flow from the source to the 1 kilo ohm through the first transistor, and to the second transistor, and then to the LED light. And the LED light is now gonna be on, and it's gonna, the circuit now is gonna be complete. So the current will stop if we don't have this switch, or either if we don't have the first switch. We have to have both switches in order for the LED light to be on.